Where are my first fires? Andrus Gift. The Embassy. Ducal Palace. That was the place I needed to go. Crucible Keep. Isn't the Crucible Keep... Was it the Crucible Knights that were a group? I think it was. So I should probably head there at some point. Ooh, Aloth wants to talk to me. Okay, tell me now. So, he meant no harm, he thought he could keep it to himself. When we resolve the matter of my soul, we could also address his problem. Interesting. So, two souls, one body kind of thing? Yeah, why didn't you say anything? Okay. I would have been really creeped out if it actually said my name. That would have been weird. Is that what happened when we first met him, when he was saying something about the guy's sister? Okay. So he has none of her memories, but her coarse manners and intolerable final speak suggest a provincial from a very long time ago. Okay. She does seem very reckless. If she appears just when a fight's about to break out. Oh, so yeah, that was what happened back when we first met him. Sure. Yeah, when did she... Wait, when did this start? So his father was a strict man. He expected the best from his only child and didn't tolerate failure. So something happened between him and his dad. That sounds bad. You said that you'd learned to hide her a long time ago. So, yeah, being awakened would make you an outcast. So even though she stood against his father, he trusted his mother's advice. Okay, yeah, let's not talk to her directly. Interesting. So I need to find an expert on awakening somewhere in Defiance Bay. But let's go and deal with this first. These are some leading questions. I better stop looking then. So Heritage Hill. So to the northwest, up that way. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore. None of the knights want to be posted anywhere near it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Well, we don't, unfortunately. And then we need to head to the Breckenbury Sanitarium. So that was to the southeast of the city, or that quadrant of it. So you can treat your soul there. Aha. I'm not sure Aloth's going to be too happy about taking him to a sanitarium. But yeah, that's what we need to do. Right. Can we just go in? So yeah, this is the place where we got, well, I think I recorded it. It might have been just after. But I got a letter that was asking if Caed Nua actually belonged to me or if it didn't, which technically it doesn't. I've just kind of taken it. But yes. So travel to the Ducal Palace, speak with the Chancellor. But I assume she's going to interrupt me. Who are you? So she's a page at the palace. She delivers messages and runs errands for the Duke. What goes on? So there's meetings, public hearings, ceremonies, and just the stuff that happens out in the open. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work. There's always someone bartering for a favour. So they have a shrine devoted to Magran, official records, and chambers for public hearings. Okay. I mean, the shrine of Magran further north is where we found the cleric that we don't actually have with us. So it's a symbol of Magran's protection of Defiance Bay, which represented the revolutionary spirit of the Direwood ever since the independence. And her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. Is there a hearing going on now? Okay, that's not the Duke we're trying to meet with. Time to address the legacy. What is the legacy? It's very secretive though. She tried to sit in the galley during her lunch break and got turned away. Yeah, a lot of it contains animancy. Are they trying to resurrect people to be their legacy? Waidwin's legacy? Well, I'm guessing the Hollowborn are the children. Yes. Okay, I've managed to figure that bit out. So why is animancy so controversial? So it's crime against the gods, because it defiles the body and all sorts of stuff. Glanfath. Was that where we started? Okay. What kind of records do you have? All stuff, consensus counts. So, the current Duke is Ava Wolfgren. But they've been elected since independence. Okay. We just have a run around. This is not that big. So there's a shrine. Hall of Records. Hall of Records. Someone did want to go there. I think it was Ada.
Hail, traveler.
So praise be to Magran and welcome to her temple. Is there something wrong? Do we get a new mission? The fires. They're just symbols. You can't put the faith in them. So the sacred piles all around town. They're holding up empty braziers. She's kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but she hasn't been able to conjure them for months now. So her devotions and prayers keep them lit, but lately when she tries to pray, all she can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city. So she thinks Magran may be speaking to her again. You follow the deeper mysteries of the world, don't you? Perhaps you can understand what I'm about to tell you. She's been seeing visions, a place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of colour, strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash onto the earth. And behind the falls is a cave filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of her goddess. She knows there's something there, but where it is or how she'd get there, she has no idea. Okay, so we need to go and find that. So Magron is the most revered goddess among us by Daiwodians. So it's no surprise that her temple is part of the Ducal Palace. Okay, so we need to go and travel to the cave. Can I get a map? So it's somewhere with a waterfall. So I'm guessing it would be along the river. So it could be somewhere up here. It could just be at the gorge, which I don't think I've been to yet. But it could be all the way down there. But yeah, travel to the cave.